Domo minasan. Boku wa gall.P. Oh god, I'm such a fucking weeaboo. Hi guys. That's so stupid. Hello everybody, my name is gall.P, although some of you know me as Trent, and this is me in my school uniform. I just came home, even though it's like 9 o'clock. I went out with a couple of friends. But yeah, this is me, this is the kid, this is the Q&A session that's been a month overdue. I don't know why, actually I do know why. It's because of this thing that's recording me right now, my new phone, the iPhone 6S. It was a slight bit of a bust because even though the quality is better, the frame rate, or I guess the smoothness of the 60 FPS is a lot smoother than my DSLR, which is what I'm using, the Nikon D7200. It's a lot smoother. You can see around here there's a bit of graininess. Some of the ISO settings on the iPhone aren't exactly the best, and I'm trying my best with lighting and a couple other things, but for now I won't be able to upgrade the quality until I can get my lighting sorted out, I guess. But anyway, we're not here for that. We're here for the Q&A, which is long overdue. So without further ado, let's get some questions. Oh, I just bopped the thing. All right, so I got my iPad here, and I did say I will be giving priority to the Twitter questions. Unfortunately, we didn't get too much, so if you guys do want your questions to be prioritized in the future, be sure to hit me up on Twitter at gall.P, at gal_P drums, using the hashtag AskGall.P. But anyway, Sai asks, do you play any video games currently? Do I play video games currently? I mean, not currently. I mean, I haven't played video games in 3 weeks, and all my friends are sort of ripping into me about it. But on the side, I do play a lot of PC games, such as like Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, that is. When I was younger, I used to play a lot of Minecraft and stuff like that. Nothing particular. Anime-wise, I am playing Hyperdimension Noir from the Hyperdimension Neptunia series, because that's an awesome series. I love that a lot. Visual novel-wise, because I'm sure there'll probably be a few people doing that. Nothing really. I mean, I'm probably gonna buy If My Heart Had Wings on Steam very, very soon, because I'm quite interested in that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Derek asks, what's your favorite anime? And greetings from Mexico. Greetings to you too, my friend. Favorite anime. Okay, so this question obviously is gonna pop up a lot, and obviously I've got many favorites, but my all-time #1 favorite anime would be Origairu, or otherwise known as Yahari Ori no Seishun Rabukome wa Machikaiteru. I think that's the full Japanese title, but apologies for the butchering of the pronunciation. But yeah, so if that question which probably will come up a lot, if it does come up again, then I will have to, I guess, answer. Nah. If the question does come up again, I will probably just give different answers, because I do have quite a few favorites. But yeah, moving on to the next one. C9 Colos 123 asks, have you ever taken drum lessons with someone next to you, or are you a self-taught drummer? And I have been self-taught for the past almost 2 years now. I think a year and 11 months, with September, I think mid-September being, I guess, my 2-year anniversary of me first learning drums. But yeah, I'm completely self-taught. I don't really use any books or anything. I just do a lot of online stuff, and I learn generally from watching other people play, like their little techniques, and just even practicing for my covers on YouTube. They really help sort of accelerate my drumming capabilities, like learning different kick techniques, learning different, just, I guess, hand techniques. That's all been done just naturally. I didn't really have an instructor to do that, or I mean, at times I do search up like videos and just other, read up a little bit, but it's all self-taught, nothing, I'm not paying anyone to give me any lessons. But yeah, that's it for the Twitter questions for now. So we're gonna move on to the YouTube comments. Okay, so here's where a lot of the questions are, and so I'm just scrolling through them, and wow, there's quite a few, so hopefully this will be a nice longish video for you guys. But anyway, let's see, a lot of very nice comments. Wow. I do read the comments a lot, and it's always very, very reassuring and very feels very nice to see all the positive comments that get posted. So Flippy Gaming asks, congratulations, thank you very much, even though this is overdue. What languages can I speak? I obviously speak English. And when I was in primary school, years prep, because I'm in Australia, years prep to 6, I did Korean, but I don't really remember any of it. In year 7, I did, in year 7 and 8, actually, I did 2 years of French. And then also in year 7, I had to take Indonesian as well. And then obviously I know like a few words here and there of Japanese just because of anime. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to actively learn the language, it's just little things I pick up here and there. Moving on, Crix asks, where am I from and how old am I? I said this just a second ago. I'm from Australia, down under, on the opposite side of the world from most of my viewer base, I guess. Although most of them are from Japan, so it's not really the opposite side, but it's still a fair ways away. And how old am I? I am now 17. I recently had my birthday a while ago. I'm pretty sure the Boku no Hero Academia Season 2 Opening 2 was uploaded on my birthday. So yeah, I'm now 17. Rhythm Issue asks, are you exist? I don't know. Rhythm, do I exist? Or is this all just a lie? Not So Friendly Neighbor asks, biggest fan so far? You probably are. I mean, I see this guy all the time in my comments. What inspired me to start drumming, and especially anime drumming, and do I know any other instruments? So what inspired me to start drumming? Well, obviously my liking for anime definitely helped. And I liked a lot of the songs and just the drum tracks in a lot of the J-pop openings. Just because, I don't know, the drum tracks compared to like Western music over here and stuff, the drum tracks in anime songs are amazing. But what started me on drumming was that back in 2014, we were doing a music project, a collaboration, a performance in one of my music classes. Because I've done music for the past like 6 years. I'll get into that in a second. And so we were dividing up parts to play, and all of a sudden I was put on drums, and I loved it. I absolutely adored it. And so, I don't know, I just looked up drummers and got inspired from that. Nobody in particular, but then came 2015, where, of course, 2015 September, I bought the TD1KV, and things just took off from there. I absolutely adore it. And do I know any other instruments? When I was in years 5 and 6, I did learn piano for 2 years, even though I forget a lot of it now. I haven't really kept in touch with it. And since year 7 up until year 10, I took lessons for clarinet because I'm in my school band. And I'm still in the band, it's just that I don't take lessons anymore. So I guess you could say I've been playing clarinet since 2013, which, I mean, I don't really practice as much, but the fact that I am going to band rehearsals and performing means that I still keep in touch with that, and it's enjoyable learning and playing a woodwind instrument. Lazy Gamer asks, how do I learn the drum beats of anime songs? I learn all my songs basically by listening. I learn it all by ear. A lot of people ask me if I can provide them tabs or sheet music. I don't use sheet music, and honestly, I probably can't even read drum sheet music because I'm used to traditional orchestral, I guess, sheet music. And so I can't exactly read drum tabs the best, and I learn all my songs via my hearing. So I just hear when different parts of the drum set are played. I might add in my own improvisation. So things like that. Makabe Masamune, I approve of that, asks, do I have a band? Any tips for practicing double strokes? Favorite romance anime and favorite anime in general? When did I start drumming and how did I get my first drum kit? That's a lot of questions, man. Do I have a band? No, I'm not a part of a band. I mean, I'm doing a few collaborative projects on the side in regards to this channel, and as well as at school. But any tips for practicing double stroke? I mean, I don't actually use double stroke. As you can see right here, I've only got one bass pedal, and my hi-hat pedal sort of serves as the second bass pedal, which isn't exactly optimal. It means a lot of retakes for a lot of double stroke songs. Favorite romance anime? I said before, Origairu. So let's chuck in a new one. We'll chuck in Nisekoi. Nisekoi is something I absolutely love. Shaft is an amazing studio. And expect a full-size cover of Rally Go Round sometime soon. Probably in the off-season. When did I start drumming? I started drumming in mid-September. Yeah, I said this before. Mid-September 2015. And how did I get my first drum kit? I literally just popped down to the store and bought the kit. It was sort of a late birthday present, but yeah, it was a really nice investment, and been enjoying it. What can I say? Accident Tnetic A, accident backwards, I guess. What's your favorite meme? I can't think of one off the spot, so here's one right now. It was like 5 months ago that you were at 200 subs. How'd you do that? I don't know. How did I do that? Crazy Cookies asks, what made you begin doing drum covers, and have you ever thought of doing covers of things other than anime covers? What started me to doing drum covers specifically is a YouTuber by the name of Nagi. I've probably said this before, like in descriptions of videos and maybe comments, but Nagi was a big inspiration for me for drum covers specifically. I mean, a lot of people have noticed that my Addictive Drums preset is the same as his, and I sort of like to deny it, but yeah, he's a very big inspiration to me, and I absolutely adore all his work. And he's just a sensational drummer. I love every single thing that he puts out. It's just really cool. And have I ever thought of doing covers of things other than anime? On the channel right now, I do have 3 covers that aren't of anime songs, because usually I also upload to my own personal Facebook. And so that's where obviously the westernized songs come in, because obviously my friends on my personal Facebook aren't exactly interested in anime. I know, right? What a crime. Red asks me, what is my favorite anime, and when did I start playing drums / watching anime, and what is my favorite game? Favorite anime, we'll chuck in another one, the Monogatari series. That is Shaft. Shaft is just amazing. But I've yet to watch Kizu Monogatari, and by the time this comes out, I think this should come out on Saturday the 12th, which means that Awari Monogatari Season 2 will be airing, and I'm so hyped for that. I really want to see what happens. So, when did I start playing drums? I did say that, mid-September 2015. When did I start watching anime? This was back in, I mean, I guess technically I watched anime since I was little because of Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that stuff. But when I really started to get into anime was December 2014. And funnily enough, the first anime I watched to get me into it all was High School DxD. So, I mean, there's one place to start off with. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it a lot for the plot and the plot. And my favorite game would have to be probably, this is a tough one. Probably The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword or The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for the Nintendo Wii. Because I'm a big Nintendo fanboy, so yeah, that goes right down to my childhood. Twilight Princess at least. I mean, I guess Skyward Sword as well. It came out when I was 11, so. Racing Rengin at 123 asks, I'm thinking about buying a Roland electronic drum set soon for an apartment. Relatively, how loud does it get when you are hitting the kit? Well, my friend, good thing I'm sitting right here. I'll take the headset off. Now this is recorded using a condenser microphone, which is sitting right over there. So it may vary from time to time, but I'll just play a little something. So there's a little demonstration of how loud the volume is without the kit. It doesn't help that I am in quite an open environment, because one time I did have to put this kit in my room and it was a lot quieter, because yeah, even out here, it's not an acoustic kit, it's an electronic drum kit, and it's very quiet, but even because with this area, it's quite open and like the acoustics are quite loud, my family still has problems. So, Flaming Water asks me, what is your favorite anime and what is an anime cover you really want to play but haven't gotten to play yet? Good question. Favorite anime, once again, we're going to think Sakura no Pet no Kanajo. Oh, I love me, Masahiro Shina. What is an anime cover you really want to play that I haven't? Just a lot of Garnadelia songs, really, because Garnadelia is by far my favorite J artist. She just does amazing work. Specifically, probably Promise Code, which is I think the Qualidia Code ending. Really want to do that. As well as quite a few double bass songs like the Hunter x Hunter ending. But obviously I don't have double bass. Even with the hi-hat pedal, it's still a little meh. But yeah, mainly a lot of double bass songs that I haven't been able to do yet, and a lot of Garnadelia songs. Fonzie and Melodies on Piano, my boy, asks, can I play another instrument? Yes, piano, clarinet, drums. Is that Korean? Korean cat. I know it doesn't actually mean Korean, but asks me, what do you use for double kick bass? Congrats on the 10K. Thank you very much. I said before, I use my hi-hat pedal for the second bass pedal, which leads to a lot of retakes in double bass songs. Yudachi Poi asks, will you do some mini tips and tricks videos on drumming? Does not have to be long, but maybe share some tips on what you may be helpful to new drummers. I sort of consider myself a new drummer. I mean, I've almost done it for 2 years now, but I still got a lot to learn, I think. So I sort of feel bad sort of giving out my own advice, but I guess tips and tricks. You might see that in the future, but for now, I don't think I'll do anything yet. It might just be something simple, like, I don't know, playing a beat, bass techniques, heel toe, the Moella technique or something. I remember somebody commented on the way that I sort of whip my hand when I play. Samuel Kaja asks, which addictive drum kit are you using and what is your practice routine like? The addictive drum kit I'm using is a variation of the 90s rock kit. I'll see if I can put it on screen right now. Some of the cymbals have changed and a bit of the EQ settings were changed as well. So I won't be able to dive into specifics with that. But I really like the sound. The snare sounds amazing. I absolutely love it. And I like the ride as well. Zildjian rides. Perfect. What is my practice routine like? I sort of don't really practice. To be honest, my practice is jamming along to songs. I don't really like belt down and do sort of rudiments and stuff, which is honestly probably really bad. But I don't know. I've just been getting by doing covers, and I've learned pretty much everything I have either by watching other people or just jamming to songs. Question, how did I get into anime? I got into anime by a friend, really. I mean, one time a friend was like, oh, so-and-so is watching this anime. I'm like, oh, it looks nice, maybe I should watch it too. It happened to be High School DxD, and when I finished High School DxD, bang, it started. Went on a massive binge fest. I think some of the first shows I ever saw was High School DxD, Rosario Vampire, Haganai, what else? Dakara Bokuwa Ichika Dekinai, I think Sword Art Online as well, so all quite nice shows. Sword Art Online is a little controversial, the anime community. Esk La Vida asks, do you hope to become a part of a band someday? And I mean, sort of and not really. I mean, the thing is with a band, I don't want to be sort of tied down to one little group, unless of course it's like close-knit friends that are also good musicians. But I sort of like to be a bouncer between them. Like, say, as I've said this before earlier in the video, I'm a part of different collaboration groups. We've got different projects working on right now, and it's nice just to work with different people, different skill levels. I mean, everyone's good in their own respect, but the way people do things are different to others, and it's just nice to get a broad view of musicianship, if that's a word, as a whole. Ezra Geraldi asks, what is your practice and secrets? Well, I mean, if it's a secret, I'm not allowed to tell you. A magician never showcases the secrets now, does he? Prophet, my boy Prophet, asks me, what is my favorite cover thus far, my favorite drummer, and my favorite anime? Favorite anime, once again, we'll go with Spice and Wolf. Don't get on my case about fairies. I mean, Horo is Horo. Favorite cover thus far would have to be probably either the Rokodanashi opening from something recent, but all time probably the Mikaku City Actors opening, because once again, Garnadelia. She's just amazing. And favorite drummer, I sort of don't really have a favorite drummer. I mean, I like just looking at a lot of different drummers. I mean, obviously I did gain inspiration from Nagi, YouTube drummer, but sort of professional drummers, I really don't see too much. I mean, when I was younger, and just a few years ago, I did see a lot of like Thomas Lang and Buddy Rich. Those guys, Buddy Rich especially, jeez. Those guys are pretty cool. Nathaniel Blanco asks, which drum cover are you most proud of, and which drum cover do you feel needs the most improvement? And second question, how long have you been drumming, and what is your practice routine? Already went through question 2, but question 1, which drum cover am I most proud of? Most proud of? Can I think of that on the spot? I think maybe the... Recently, probably the Koi to Uso, the full opening, which got taken down, unfortunately, because A-Sketch updated their copyright holders and decided to put a worldwide block on it. But all time, probably Innocence, the SAO season 1 opening 2. That was a lot of fun, and I originally disliked that song, but learning the full size made me absolutely adore it, and it's by far my favorite. Oh, actually, Ignite is my favorite, but Innocence is high up there. And that's gonna do it for the Q&A session. I apologize if your question did not get answered, because I did look only at this video here instead of just all my comments as a whole. So if you do want your comment to be if you do want your question to be answered, once again, follow me on Twitter at gall_P drums and tweet your question at me with the hashtag #gall.P, or comment on this video specifically, and next time we do a Q&A, I will try and get around to my questions, hopefully. But anyway, this has been pretty fun. Just the whole drum covers in general, the whole YouTube channel, it's been amazing. And I know it's overdue, I'm probably 3,000 subscribers overdue. But thank you all once again for 10,000 subscribers. It's really amazing to see that I've been able to develop this sort of following in such a short time, only not even a year, although we're coming close to the year anniversary of the creation of the channel. But yeah, that's really amazing that I've been able to rack up like 10,000, or I guess soon to be 13,000 subscribers in under a year. So it really is quite a thing, quite a special sort of experience, and a special feeling just of being, I mean, I love reading the comments, I love interacting with you guys, especially on Twitter, on Discord. A couple people know me on Discord, and also just in the YouTube comments as well. I love pinning comments, loving comments, liking comments, replying to comments. So I do appreciate all the feedback that I get from you guys, and you know, just keeps me going. It's just nice to wake up, look at my phone, see somebody's commented something nice, and it's just amazing. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Once again, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here with me. And yeah, see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching.